Wow, what kind of physical things have I experienced with it? There is a connection with stress, I think. It's not to say that the two always come hand in hand, but I think commonly they do. Stress and depression can have terrible effects on you physically. I mean, I don't mind sharing. Actually, I've been tested for testicular cancer recently, which thankfully it looks like it's not going to be too much of an issue. But the reason that's happened is because I found lumps where I didn't want them. It looks highly likely that what that is actually just a result of being far too stressed, and it's manifested itself physically. So yeah, the body will react to stress and depression, and your skin may change. You may find that you've got cracks in your hands and so on, because the body will suffer because of it. On a much more serious level, I mean, I do think that that depression contributes significantly to serious physical illnesses. There's no way that I could prove it, and I'm not really educated to talk on this, but let's just say I have a belief that maybe it contributes to cancer. If the body's being bombarded, or the body and the mind are being bombarded by the terrible effects of depression, it takes its toll. It's a bit like a motor car. You can go and buy a brand new motor car and you can look after it and it might last for 30 years. If you abuse it and do things to it that you shouldn't do, the thing's going to pack up, it's going to fail, and maybe it will die. So that's a bit extreme, but I'm entirely convinced that with depression and with stress there is a direct result physically, and sometimes it's quite horrible. But unfortunately, some people sometimes they come out with features on their face. They might develop spots and all sorts of things. And I used to have a guy that worked for me who unfortunately suffered with depression, and his face dropped. I can't remember what the medical terminology is for it, but one side of his face dropped. And that's just unbelievable. Imagine having to walk around, hard enough having troubles like depression, but imagine having to walk around and it would be like putting on a hat that tells everybody that, you're mental.